Hi, this is David Delp, Creative Director at Pilot Fire. I want to talk to you today about the Printable Pocket Planner that you can download from Pilot Fire. It should look like this, and the first thing you need to do is to fold it along this dotted line right here. So flip it over so that all the printed stuff is on the other side, and fold it in half like this. And then you want to fold it along this dotted line also, so fold it in half again. And what that does is it makes the planner pocket size. It has the instructions on one side, and on the back right here is your week's plan. Let's look at the instructions. They follow the Pilot Fire attention wheel. So the first step is to pause and reflect, and then make your plan, and then do it, and repeat that every week. So the first step is to ask, how did it go? And you jot down your notes just in this small space right here. They can be really brief notes, just like when we're doing the plans on 3x5 cards, where you have your week's plan on one side, and on the back you write down things like, did I get my exercise done? How did it feel? All that. So that goes on the back here. But on this one, it goes in this space. So at the end of this week, that's where you write it. The next thing to do is to reconnect with what's important by reviewing your roles and goals. Now really, this is the time you sit quietly and you try to really remember what's important to you. What does it mean to be a father? What does it mean to be a breadwinner? What are my most important roles at work, in my relationships, until you have, that aha moment where you say, yes, 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 I know it's really important. And you'll know what it feels like. You'll be sitting around thinking and you'll say, yes, that's what I really need to be doing. And it feels good, so celebrate. Then it's time to make your plan, which means that for each role that you think needs attention, for each one, like 5 to 7 of them, you write them down, write down your roles here, and on the right side you put your goals. So I like to use a pencil, because a good one with an eraser, because sometimes you need to erase. And for me and everybody, the stoker, which is the role we've talked about in the past, the stoker is the most important. And for me personally, getting to the gym 3 times in a week is actually pretty difficult. And if I can do that, it makes my energy all better. So I write down here, exercise 3 times. The next role I thought of is as a father, as a dad. My daughter's been struggling with allergies, and we need to clean up her room and solve that. So first we need to make an allergy plan. I kind of know what we need to do. We need to clean up her room and get an air purifier, but making the plan's the most important thing to do. So you do this for each role. Homemaker, for me it's homemaker. I need to schedule finishing up the roof. That'll only take actually a couple hours. But once I look at all the roles and I assign one goal for each of them, it looks kind of like this. So now the next step is to schedule them into the calendar. And that's where we see the calendar here, which is got your week on it. And the first thing to do, of course, is to write in the numbers of each week, so every week's different. And then start scheduling the appointments you have, and write them into different places in the calendar that correspond to it. Don't put everything in there, just the appointments you need to have. And now it's time to go back and look. What are the most important things to do? It's schedule exercise 3 times. So for me, the first opportunity is on Monday. We're going to work out then. I'm going to work out while my daughter is at dance class, which is around 6:15. I always like to put it as a do item too, when it's that important. And then look at Friday. I'm going to be biking at 12:30 anyway, so let's just call that exercise, because it's going to be a nice big hard bike ride. So there are my 3 points of exercise, and by the end of the week I've got all of my items here, not by the end of the week, by the end of planning, I've got all of my items in here. So I've got, you know, my 3 workouts, one on Monday, one on Wednesday, and then there's the tennis. So look at that, I'm playing tennis with a friend, but I'm also I'm going to be taking a bike ride. There it is, bike ride. Bike ride at where and when was that? It's 12:30. Then, you know, make the allergy plan. I put that into Friday at noon after the bike ride. And then each one is in there in a different place. These are where I'm going to get my billable hours in. There's the allergy plan. Anyway, this is the week's plan. And one thing I want to note is that there's plenty of space in here to fill up with other junk that's not as important. There you have it. That is the week's plan. Oh yeah, this area right here is the don't yet. When you have something you're not going to do during the week, put it here as a reminder for your plan next week. And then at the end of this week, right, how did it go? There you have it. Thanks for your attention. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. Oh, and let her know how it goes.